There was fracas at an Eastern Cape ANC rally when irate supporters stormed the venue. They were complaining about a lack of service delivery, and it's believed that a cabinet minister tried to interfere with the SABC's coverage of the invasion. The disruption occurred during the provincial manifesto launch at KwaBhaca, formerly Mount Frere. And for more on that, we now cross to our reporter Zimkitha Maqinana. Thanks very much for joining us, Zimkitha. What happened?
Well, Peter, today was the day for the provincial launch of the ANC's manifesto at KwaBhaca, where we saw thousands of ANC supporters making their way very early in the morning to celebrate with the ANC. Also, the January 8th, which some of the members could not go to attend when it was held in KwaZulu-Natal. Well, the program started around 10 o'clock, and speakers were speaking, addressing people about some of the issues that affect them in their communities and how the ANC plans to solve these issues post the 2019 elections should this ruling party be re-elected into power. But when the main speaker was about to speak, which was Treasurer General Paul Mashatile, when he took to the stage, when he started making his speech, we saw a group of ANC supporters chanting songs, some having placards which had messages written in them, some having questions asking, why should we vote if we do not have water in our areas, if we do not have proper roads, and if we are not satisfied with the kind of services that we have been receiving from the ANC. And as journalists, we then went to speak to the group of people who were singing in the marquee, and that is when the communications minister Stella Ndabeni Abrahams then approached SABC video journalist Dobani Blom, who was trying to take the footage, putting her hands in front of a camera, telling us that we will not be able to shoot. When we tried to confront her and find out why is she prohibiting us from taking the visuals of what was actually happening, because we wanted to find out from the residents why they wouldn't wait for the manifesto launch to continue and then go to different structures of the ANC to get the answers about some of their grievances. And then she could not give us a clear answer why she had to interrupt us from performing our duties, that is of covering news and reporting to the nation as they happen. Well, we saw the ANC's provincial chairperson, Oscar Mabuyane, then asking the people who were singing songs to take to their seats and stop singing and allow the Treasurer General of the ANC to continue with his speech. In his speech, Peter, he urged people to be more patient with the ANC and go to the polls on the 8th of May to re-elect the ANC into power so that the ANC can have another chance to try and solve some of those issues, some of those service delivery problems that we see in our rural communities here in the Eastern Cape.
Zimkitha, you mentioned that the Minister of Communications tried to prevent you from doing your job and shooting what was happening. Were you eventually able to carry on, or what happened?
We eventually were able to carry on with our duty. That's when we continued shooting the placards that were shown by the people who were protesting. And then we went to the provincial chairperson of the ANC, Oscar Mabuyane, to seek answers whether the Minister of Communications had the right to actually interrupt a video journalist when he was trying to capture the moment of what was happening. And the ANC in the province is saying that they do not allow anyone to prevent people from covering the events, because they actually want the people that were protesting to be seen by the nation. And also some of the issues that we're raising are issues that the ANC is aware about. So he was saying that the minister was out of order for preventing us from shooting. And when we also asked Paul Mashatile how he felt when he was the main speaker of the event and being heckled by people, prevented from continuing with his speech, he said when they make their door-to-door campaigns in the communities, talking to ANC supporters, it's these service delivery issues are brought to the fore by people. But they are saying that these issues are in the ANC manifesto, and it will only be addressed should the thousands and the millions of ANC supporters re-elect the ANC into power, so that those who do not have electricity, those who do not have water in their communities, can give the ANC another chance to bring those service deliveries to their areas.
All right, Zimkitha, that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks very much indeed for covering that story for us. Okay, so service delivery